Hello my viewers of the Blogging Plaza. Here I am at least for just one day. I decided to go to Liberty Anime Con here in Times Square, New York. See, there's the people here online. I already got my my entry pass, and like I did on Castle Point, I'm just going around watching what's gonna be, what are some cool stuff that I can see on this anime con, because I'm an anime fan. But whatever, just let's have a bit of fun. The tour is now begins. This is where most of the good stuff I hear. The artists, the conventions, the store. This is kind of like my alley. Sorry, but my only peridot is the one from Jewel Pet. She's a little bit too human for my taste. Can you give a brief summary about your comic, Santara?
Sure. It's a fantasy adventure story where the world is under attack by crystal monsters, and at the same time they have abilities where they can channel energy through crystals. The story centers around these two girls who are traveling to a big city where they heard that the attacks had started. And it's updating weekly on Webtoon. You can check it out. It's XANTARA.
Oh, you have it on your here.
Yeah, I got cards and I have printed versions here, and that's the cover for like the actual like whole story. You can check it out on my website. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter and all that, and Facebook.
All right, thank you very much. Why they pay them a lot less than usual animator from the States?
So they don't get paid by hours, they get paid by how many pages they drew. So when it comes to how much money they get, it's not quite a lot because they can't shove out a lot of pages. Hence they have to work a long hour. That's why they don't get paid as much as American or any other animators.
Can you explain me a little bit more about what is the Animator Dormitory Project?
So the Dormitory Project is because like the first year animators especially do not get paid. They only get paid like maybe $300 a month. In Tokyo that is way less. It's not enough to live with. So what they're doing is they're providing a place that they can live under $300. So it's like a dormitory that for the first years or starting our animators to live so they can survive basically.
So how can I help on the project?
So what you can do to help out, obviously, the best part is donations. They are accepting donations. They're looking for crowdfunding. So any amount of donation would be great. Also, they're trying to, from starting this year, they started making their own movies and stuff, like their own projects that they have. So if you could support that, like supporting them through their creation, it would be great.
What Japanese anime companies are underpaying the actors, in your opinion?
低賃金、どういうスタジオが低賃金、どのスタジオが低賃金なんですか？
基本的には全部ですね。動画に
So basically, just all companies underpay them. Ghibli is no longer a thing. I think Kyoto Animation is the only company that pays slightly better than everywhere else, but everywhere else just
Which one do you say again? Toei?
Ghibli.
Ah, Ghibli.
Yeah.
What about Toei with Toei and Tezuka?
映画に出してるところは意外と増えてきたんだけど、動画に出してるところが好き。
So like Toei, yeah, Toei. So there's a difference like between. So the key animators do get paid well, but anything above that or under that, just nothing.
All right, thank you very much. I'm gonna post this also on my vlog, and it was an interesting conversation. Me being also an amateur artist. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Vlogging Plaza, you wouldn't believe it, but I just stumbled to a voice actor of anime. Hi, hello.
Hello.
So tell us about yourself. What are your roles mostly prominent? What are your most prominent roles?
Ghost in the Shell, play Saito, My Hero Academia, Tiger, Attack on Titan, Tomas, Jurassica, Assassin's Collection, Black Clover, Fairy Tail. That's right.
So what character do you play in One Piece, I see?
Goldie Roger, King of the Pirates, Dr. Ogden.
I see. Because to be honest, One Piece is one of my favorite animes.
Awesome, man.
Here's Chuck Hubbard he's the guy who voiced Dr. Frankenstein, EA, and number 17, and other voice acting.
Hi, YouTube channel. What's your name?
My name is Daniel.
Daniel. It's good to see you. Now I have to destroy you.
Dragon of the Darkness, flame!
Thanks, Chuck. You almost destroyed my camera with your Black Dragon Hellfire. So, I finished my stay on the Liberty City Anime Convention. I just decided to stay for only one day. And nothing much happened. I just went around, looked for the artist commissions, just play a little bit of Smash Brothers here and there. I did have the chance to play with some people, Pokemon Sun and Moon. And so now I'm here right back at my old humble home. So how about if I show you some of the neat things that I would like to present you on camera. First of all, look at this. I bought this Night Fury, this little Night Fury from an artist that I'll put it right here. Sometimes the names escape me, and since there were lots of them, I got their business card. And I like it. I already told you that I'm a big fan of dragons, and it's no exception with How to Train Your Dragon. I haven't seen most of the Netflix series. I only saw the first two seasons of the series. That I did saw the movies, which I really love. And by the way, yes, I am really anticipating the third one. And speaking of which, that little dragon also came out with this. We have Toothless, and what's the name of that one? I don't remember. I only saw the trailer once, and honestly, I want to avoid the trailer like the plague. Not because I don't want to see it. It's just that I try to avoid spoilers. But thank you. I really love this poster. Most of the stuff that I bought were mostly commission art. I'm mostly a sucker about art. And then I also got these magnets for the fridge. I got a fridge upstairs, and it's about two of my favorite characters of One Piece, which is none other than Luffy and Zoro. If they only had included Carrot, then that would be the best trio ever that I had. I'm sorry, I know that Carrot is not a Straw Hat, but I don't care. She is a Straw Hat in my heart, and she's one of my favorite characters. But don't worry, she's my number 2 favorite character. My favorite number 1 character is Zoro, of course. And I like those magnets. Thanks to these guys, I really like it. I also decided to make a commission, a little quick commission. And one of these guys, he decided to draw. I told him to draw probably my favorite Pokemon, which is Lopunny. This is a cute one, I admit. I already told you many times that I'm a big sucker to cuteness. This is why Lopunny is my favorite Pokemon. My other favorite Pokemon are technically Charizard and Primarina. And this one I'll definitely put it somewhere on my room. I made another commission that this one was kind of like the most expensive of them all, because it is a big digital painting that I requested of to be more blunt, I wanted a crossover between Carrot and Mila Bassett from Freedom Planet. Yeah, the same characters that I have them here. The problem, I don't have it here. This one is gonna take up to September to finish. I communicated with the woman. I have her information. Her name is here. I'm gonna put it here. So I'm gonna keep in contact with her, and she's gonna send me by mail. So probably when I finish, when I receive that painting, you'll see that I'll get it. What else do I got? I did make a conversation with some people who are into voice acting. This is not a commission, this is just something that I wanted to talk about, because these guys kind of gave me the idea that if I get the chance and the money to buy some Skype classes of voice acting, maybe it can improve my speaking skills. It's something therapeutic that I decided to do. And okay, so, and the other two drawings that I got are something that I never planned to get, but my geez, I never expected that I get them. And the reason is because they are autographed. The two good voice actors from anime were there. I never didn't even realize it. And well, the drawings aren't that bad. The first one is this one. He voiced some other characters. What was the name? It escapes me. I got it here. Marcus Stigmas. He voiced Terasaka from Assassination Classroom. He also voiced John Gold Roger from the One Piece anime dub. Saito from Ghost in the Shell arrived and thought I don't care for that one. But technically, he was kind of like the first person that I stumbled in the department of voice acting. So it was kind of like a happy accident that I talked to him, and I was pretty lucky because the autograph lines wasn't much like Comic-Con or something like that. There was just little lines or no lines. So man, I was kind of lucky to at least talk some decent voice actors. I say decent because I don't know how much they do with this one, how much they do in English voice acting. But as for One Piece, I think that they're solid enough for anime dubs. Even though the 4Kids version really sucks, so thank God he's a Funimation guy. But the other voice actor, that one, I absolutely didn't know that he was there, but I just had to get it. And that is Chuck Hubbard. And he voiced Dr. Frankenstein from Soul Eater. Oh yeah, he also voiced Hiei from Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho and Android 17 from Dragon Ball Super. I think they're in that part of the arc. And I had to get it because Dr. Frankenstein is one of my favorite characters of the anime series. And I'm one of the few people who will say that if there's an anime that the English voice cast is better than the Japanese one, it is Soul Eater. Soul Eater and American voice cast is better than the Japanese one. I can't stand the Japanese voice acting. And coming from me, that I prefer the Japanese stuff most of the time, but Soul Eater is an exception, and he's one of those. Even though my favorite character of the series is Black Star, I can't deny that Dr. Frankenstein is my second favorite. So I had to get it. It cost me $20, but still, I love how open-minded this guy had. Even by request, I told him that to autograph it, pretending that he's Dr. Frankenstein. And he did. Here's something where you can read it. And that's pretty much all the goodies that I have for this Liberty City Anime Convention. I had a little bit of a good time. I was speaking people, learning a little bit about the history with that Japanese guy that is included in the video. And yeah, when speaking about that, try to support all these people who are artists, and because they need to eat, they need a place to sleep. And I'm kind of glad that they open the Japanese animators. They need also some help to go with their life, because animation is a really hard work and very time consuming, and it requires a lot. And according to what the Japanese guy told me, the in-betweeners and people who are in the lower ranks of animation, they're not paid enough at least to live. Which is a shame, because that kind of kills the beauty of working in animation. Yeah, I know, it's part of the job, but still, a little bit more of incentive should come in handy. Or else, probably they're gonna have their soul suck, just like that stereotype saying that Japanese have no soul. So yeah, I'm glad that I went there. I spent some money, but doesn't matter. I'm feeling great. Thank you for watching. You were Dr. Frankenstein and he wants to motivate an artist, what would he say?
Get to work or I'm going to dissect you.
Thank you so much.